All right, how's everybody doing out there, right? Of course, my name is Tony Manero, star of the hit movie Saturday Night Fever back from the 70s. Everybody remembers Saturday Night Fever, right? And the famous lines, would you just watch the hair? You know, I work on my hair a long time and he hits it. He hits my hair. But anyway, I want to tell everybody that I grew up in Bay Ridge, Bensonhurst, right, in Brooklyn. So everywhere that Travolta was in the movie, I was there. The paint store, Lenny's Pizzeria on 86th Street. In 2001 Odyssey was right down the block from me, maybe 3 blocks. I was on 64th and 13th, and that was on 64th and 9th. So, John Travolta came to Brooklyn to learn from guys like myself, because we are naturals. He had to learn how to walk like us, talk like us, wear the gold chains and everything, and even speak like this. See, what happens is when I talk, this is my regular voice from Brooklyn. When Tony Manero, John Travolta talks, he lays it on thick like this. So really, I'm just imitating him, imitating me. It's one of those things. I grew up like that. When I was in discotheques, people used to tell me that I look like John Travolta all the time. I always looked like a younger version of Travolta. And as I grew up, I still look like a younger version of Travolta. As he got heavier and I'd stay thinner, there was sort of a contrast. So the people knew I wasn't him. Except for a couple of times, when he was thin back then, I had a few people stop me in Manhattan and actually thought that I was John Travolta, and they would look at me and they say, "Are you John Travolta?" And I would tell them, "No, I just look like him." And it all started at the Gordon Elliott show many years ago when my mother sent in a picture of me, and they wanted all celebrity lookalike average people who look like celebrities in the first in the first 2 rows. And there were 10 people, including myself, and there happened to be an agent there, and she thought I looked a lot like John Travolta. And P.S., the rest is history. I got my own websites now, johntravoltalookalike.com, all right, and 4 other websites. So I went from all the agents to being my own entity here, which is real good. And of course, I do the Grease character. He spoke like this. "Oh, come on, Sandy. Maybe all his brains in his biceps. You know what I mean? Maybe there's 2 of us, baby. You know what I'm saying?" So, there's a contrast between the characters' voices. Even Vinnie Barbarino, big sitcom out here in the United States. He was like, "Mr. Carter, every time a pretty girl walks into the room, my knees begin to knock." You know what I mean? So, you got that and you got the other 2 voices. And, basically, that's about it. And, hopefully, I'll see you guys out in London one day. I was there already. It was great. And, this is, we'll take care of it. So, if you need anything else, you let me know. All right? So this is Tona Mare to you, Dana Zuko, the character, to you. Take care, guys. And don't forget, keep the 70s staying alive.